Recall my video, Roblox YouTube, The Bad Guys? It unexpectedly gained 190,000 plus views, skyrocketing my channel. Now, doing what any YouTuber would do, I made a sequel this time on Roblox TikTok Villains. It hit 100,000 views in 3 days. Now at 300,000, helping me reach 10,000 subscribers. Now that begs the question, could a part 3 top this? Many of you suggested that I make a part 3 to my video about the heroes of Roblox YouTube, and as Jesus once said, ask and you shall receive. So make sure to buckle up. Alright, so first on the list, we have Flamingo. And I'm not just putting Flamingo on the list because he's a big YouTuber, but because he's been pretty nice off camera. But we should start before Flamingo built a good reputation, as well as his 12 million subscriber empire, all the way back in 2008. Albert was invited to play Roblox by his 4th grade classmate, whose Roblox alias was Confly994. On the 10th of March 2008, Albert would create his first Roblox account under the name Crimson Zero, an account which is now terminated. We don't know much about what Albert did in his early Roblox days, but he did have a girlfriend, DHY or BFYTY. But fast forward to 2011, and Albert creates his YouTube channel, or rather, 3 of them. However, Albert had little success with these channels and decided to put more energy into just one channel, which is why on the 20th of July 2012, Albert created the infamous Albert Stuff channel. Now, Albert has deleted almost every video on this channel, but it appears that Albert uploaded his first video on the 28th of October 2014, showcasing a scary moment in the infamous Roblox game, Apocalypse Rising. Albert had mixed success in 2014 and 2015. However, in 2016, he would have his first big break. On the 25th of April that year, Albert uploaded a video titled Online Dating in Roblox, which took his channel off and gained an impressive 1.6 million views in 4 months. And since the video was so successful, Albert made a part 2 of it, and then a part 3. The series happened to be successful enough that in September, only 5 months after the first Online Daters video had been released, Albert had surpassed 100,000 subscribers. It should be noted in these videos that Albert was extremely edgy and would get cancelled if he made this type of content today. But going back to his videos, Albert grew to be one of the biggest Roblox creators on YouTube, and it didn't seem like he would stop growing.
The YouTube channel is called Flamingo. It's gonna be me and my friend who is editing this video. And before you comment, this will have no effect on the Albert Stuff channel. This will not make me upload less on the Albert Stuff channel. If anything, it'll make me upload more.
If you happen to be on YouTube around 6 years ago, you've probably heard about something called the adpocalypse. But if you didn't, then let me give you guys a refresher. In early 2017, advertisers started pulling out of YouTube because of a controversial video made by PewDiePie. This caused YouTube to lose a ton of money, and to bring the advertisers back, they made the guidelines a lot more strict. In the pre-2017 era of YouTube, you could swear and make as many dark jokes as you wanted without getting demonetized and or age restricted. But after the adpocalypse, if you were too edgy or swore too much, your video could get demonetized, therefore meaning you could not earn money from that video. This caused problems for a lot of bigger YouTubers whose job was YouTube, including Albert, seeing as he had recently dropped out of college to pursue his channel. And so that's why on the 6th of July, 2017, Albert created the Flamingo channel. The Flamingo channel was a channel where he would not swear or be edgy at all to be on good terms with YouTube and get his videos monetized. And while he continued uploading on the Albert Stuff channel for a few months after the creation of Flamingo, on October 18th, 2017, Albert published a video to the Albert Stuff channel and never uploaded on it again. But that's okay, because in February of 2018, 4 months after he quit Albert Stuff, Flamingo had passed 1 million subscribers. Albert would grow even more in 2018 and 2019, but really blew up in 2020 due to the pandemic, with more people being online. And this is where the hero part comes in. In his videos, Albert plays Roblox games that usually have potential. Albert will then make the gameplay entertaining, as well as crediting the game in the description, making the game really popular and giving the developers of it a lot of traction. And keep in mind, he has done this with hundreds of games. And it's not just that, there are specific instances where Albert has been an awfully nice guy. There was a controversy in late 2021 surrounding popular YouTuber My Username's This, and basically, what happened was that username refused to pay someone $2,500 for a video that they had worked on with him. The whole altercation took place on Twitter, and after a bit of back and forth with a bunch of people getting mad at username, Albert stepped in and offered to pay the person the money they deserved. And he wasn't lying when he said this, because the person posted a screenshot of a $2,900 payment from Albert. But then only 2 weeks later, more people came out saying they had not gotten paid by username, and once again, Albert offered to pay them the money they deserved. Both situations were commentated on by Roblox YouTuber Kaneko Kitten, and the comments praised Albert for his generosity. It just goes to show that even though Albert does things like bully kids in his videos, he's a pretty nice guy off camera. But that's all I really have to say about Albert, so let's move on to the next hero. So the second hero on this list is Dennis. Dennis is probably one of the first people that comes to mind when you think of OG Roblox YouTubers. He had one of the most iconic intros on YouTube, spearheaded one of the biggest YouTube group channels, as well as having one of the most iconic mascots of any YouTube channel, Sir Meowsalot. Dennis started creating content on his first channel, Congo Boom, as well as creating Minecraft Machinimos with his friend Flepsy on the One to Fear channel. Through creating YouTube videos, he met Coral, and will later meet Sub and Alex. Sub repurposed his Minecraft channel to the infamous Pouch channel, where the four would play Minecraft together. However, Minecraft was slowly but surely losing popularity in early 2016, so the pals made a bold decision to jump ship to this game that was small but had big potential. And of course, that game was Roblox. At first, the Roblox videos didn't do very well, but as soon as Roblox took off, so did the pals and their separate channels. Due to there being a lack of competition in the Roblox gameplay niche, Dennis was able to hit 1 million subscribers by the end of 2016, 3 months before the pals channel did as well. Dennis and the pals would continue growing their online presence throughout 2017 and 2018, but in 2019, things sort of fell apart. As a lot of you know, there was an interaction with Coral and another fan that resulted in Coral being kicked from the pals. Basically, what happened was that Coral was arguing with other YouTubers on Twitter, which turned into him arguing with a fan. And after a bit of back and forth with them, the fan became frustrated and stated this is why she left the pals fandom. Coral then stated that she should have left the pals fandom because she was 17, and the pals content was usually consumed by 6 to 12-year-olds. This upset the fan, who stated that she had spent $100 to have the pals written on the back of a school shirt. This led to the most infamous, yet shortest response by Coral, which was simply cringe. This caused an uproar in the Roblox community, but Coral didn't apologize, which resulted in him getting kicked from the pals. Coral then made this weird response, basically disappeared from the internet, came back with pictures of a shotgun, and then disappeared for good. But going back to Dennis and the pals, a few months after Coral was kicked, the pals unfortunately disbanded, and each of the members went their separate ways. Dennis continued uploading as normal throughout 2020 and 2021, and even launched his own TV show, Dennis and Me, which actually gained positive reviews, garnering an 8.6 rating on IMDb, as well as a 7.6 rating on the rating graph. But for the first 3 months of 2021, Dennis didn't upload anything, and his fans were concerned about the reason for the unexpected hiatus. But on the 18th of March, Dennis uploaded a video explaining everything, and it shocked a lot of his viewers. In the video, Dennis explained that in the 5 years of creating Roblox content, he was getting really burned out. He also went on to explain that he wanted to make content that he enjoyed, and Roblox just wasn't as fun to him anymore, and he just wanted to make Minecraft videos with his friends. And that's just what he did. After Dennis created somewhat of a tribute to Roblox, he started playing other games, like Granny 3, as well as doing more IRL videos. However, it was only 6 months after he announced his goodbye to Roblox that he returned, and the community was very pleased to see him back. In the 6 months that Dennis was gone, he had been experiencing FOMO and was trying to rekindle his love for the game, and so Dennis slowly made his return to Roblox, uploading less frequently so he wouldn't get burned out. And that's where he stands today, with nothing too big happening in the last 2 years, except the time that he had apparently gotten arrested. Dennis and his friends practically raised millions of people with their videos, and there wasn't anything huge that really seemed to tarnish his legacy. I even asked my Discord server if they thought Dennis was a hero, and a lot of them said yes. If you want to be in a cool community, then you should join. But that's it for Dennis. Let's move on to Ethan Gamer DV. Now, Ethan would be your typical Roblox gameplay YouTuber if not for one thing. He's a child. Maybe not as much anymore, seeing as he's 17, but he started creating videos 10 years ago, meaning he was 7 when he started. Ethan's channel was created in August of 2013, and on the channel, he played a variety of mobile games. If you played any popular mobile game in 2013, Ethan probably played that same game in one of his videos as well. However, Ethan discovered Roblox in February of 2014, and slowly but surely, his channel became centered around it. This was around the time that Roblox wasn't extremely popular, but the main point of the Ethan Gamer channel wasn't to get as many views as possible, but rather to have fun playing video games. But whether Ethan liked it or not, he was growing fast. 16 months after his first Roblox video, Ethan's channel had surpassed the huge milestone of 100,000 subscribers. It should be noted that the quality of Ethan's videos was pretty low. It was just Ethan playing a game in his bedroom with low editing and inconsistent commentary, but consistent gameplay. Watching an Ethan Gamer video was like watching your friend play a game for 30 minutes. Dull, yet entertaining. But Ethan was doing something right, because in 2016, Ethan uploaded some of his most popular videos to date. This helped Ethan reach the huge milestone of 1 million subscribers. Only a little happened after that. Ethan steadily grew from 2017 to 2019, but in 2020, there became a detriment to Ethan's content creation. Ethan's channel fell victim to a new update made by YouTube and COPPA that prevented child exploitation on the site, meaning any channels where kids were the main focuses would lose privileges on their channels. On January 6, 2020, Ethan's channel lost the community tab, had comments turned off for most vids, as well as him getting essentially shadow banned since his content was made for kids. His channel did eventually get these permissions back, but it appears Ethan's channel doesn't get as many views as it did back then. I think his channel died out because we grew up, and the YouTube landscape is very different from how it was back in 2016. In fact, as I'm editing this, Ethan's first video is one day away from becoming 10 years old. Pretty cool. But anyways, let's move on to Reuben Sim. Reuben Sim, whether you like him or not, has done a great deal for the Roblox platform. Reuben Sim, real name Ben Simon, started YouTube back in 2010, posting videos on Skate 3, but will later switch to Roblox, where he posted meme videos on popular games. Some of his earliest popular videos were his edgy videos making fun of the Roblox staff team, which would later come back to bite him. In early 2015, Reuben started a series called Roblox Watch, a satirical series where he documented things in Roblox that actually happened, but with a twist of over-exaggeration. Reuben became somewhat popular due to Roblox Watch, but on June 18th, 2017, he uploaded a video where he exposed Mr. Obvious, a Roblox animator, and a winner of a Bloxy award, but behind the scenes had done some terrible things. This video garnered a lot of support from the audience, as the comments praised Reuben for his protection of the Roblox community. But after this, Reuben went back to his normal content, growing even more with his newfound Roblox experience videos. However, in late 2018, one of his Roblox Watch videos happened to catch the attention of Roblox's head of moderation. We'll call him Bob. Since Reuben's videos poke fun at Roblox's moderation, and Bob was the head of it, you can imagine he wasn't exactly happy when he saw these videos and took them to heart. However, he took it a bit too personally, because he took the liberty of banning every single account ever owned by Reuben Sim, as well as his girlfriend's, since they lived under the same IP address. Reuben made a video covering this, which went viral, and the community was outraged that a Roblox moderator would abuse their power like this. Reuben was eventually able to make accounts again, upload videos playing Roblox, and grow even more through his Roblox experience videos, hitting 200,000 subscribers in September 2019. Reuben would continue growing throughout 2020 and 2021, and was essentially a more edgier remainings. He even created a Roblox game. In July 2019, Reuben released Runger 51, a Roblox game that actually gained a decent player base, with the experience having over 10 million visits. He also called out another degenerate developer, Jaden Shedletsky, who had been doing things similar to Mr. Obvious. But we are now going to talk about Reuben's most infamous controversy, the Roblox lawsuit. On November 23rd, 2021, Roblox filed a lawsuit against Reuben Sim, seeking $1.5 million in damages. A lot of things they accused Reuben of in the pleading were pretty far-fetched, but it would be almost 2 months before Reuben would make a public response to the suit against him. But during those 2 months, the Roblox drama community was in a frenzy, and it seemed like the community was dying to get an update from Reuben. But eventually, he did respond, and it completely turned the tables. People who were on Roblox's side turned to Reuben's, as well as Roblox dropping the charges against him. The bad news was that Reuben was ordered to pay $150,000, as well as not being allowed to create a Roblox account ever again. It's strange why Roblox even sued Reuben in the first place. They claimed they'd spent over $100,000 to investigate him, but a lot of the things they accused him of in the lawsuit were either very minor or twisted in a way that painted Reuben in a bad light. For example, they called him the leader of a cyber mob, most likely referencing his YouTube fanbase. Reuben never tended to weaponize his fanbase in such a way as to attack the Roblox platform. Another thing that they twisted was that they called Reuben creating new Roblox accounts despite being banned computer hacking, which is literally something every banned Roblox player does. They also demanded an extremely hefty sum from Reuben, which was $1.65 million, all the money he made from YouTube, all the money he made from Patreon, as well as all of his social media accounts be deleted. Some people think that the reason Roblox sued Reuben in the first place was to silence him, seeing as he was one of Roblox's most outspoken critics. In a way, the lawsuit somewhat backfired on Roblox, as from late November to mid-January, their stock price fell a whopping $43, possibly being caused by the lawsuit. You would assume that after the lawsuit, Reuben held a permanent grudge against Roblox, and forever be against the game. But that's not what happened. Quite the opposite, actually. Roblox still wasn't a fan of Reuben after the lawsuit, and had been keeping a close eye on his social media accounts. Reuben decided to use this to his advantage. Reuben became extremely good at finding inappropriate stuff on Roblox, and when he did, he would tweet it out. A few hours after he reported something, it got taken down. But since there have been thousands upon thousands of bypass things uploaded to Roblox, he couldn't do this all by himself, so he created this Twitter account, Mod for Dummies. On the Mod for Dummies account, this is what would happen. Reuben would receive messages from people containing links to bypass stuff on Roblox. Reuben would then compile around 5 to 6 links in a tweet directed at Roblox's staff. Roblox would then survey these tweets, and soon after, most of these things were taken down. However, the glory was short-lived, because it appears that the bypassers most likely reported the account to get it taken down, which is where it stands today. Today, Reuben still uploads and has surpassed 1 million subscribers, with the only controversy being the fact that he has a Temu sponsorship. But that's about it. This video took an absurdly long time to make, and if you could, please please drop a like and subscribe. Follow my Twitter, join my Discord, you know the deal. Thank you if you watched to the end, as it really helps my video's performance, and yeah, peace guys.